Hey lovelies. Oh my gosh, another Sunday. How awesome. So, fun fact, it's about 25 degrees outside and I'm wearing a jersey. Like, um, yeah, man. I guess I love wool. Like, feels like the universe is giving you a hug. Feels awesome. Like, but anyways. So, I went back to work a couple of weeks ago. Initially, it's not something that I wanted, but it's something that I needed to do. And I must say, I'm enjoying my time at work and I am grateful for the experience. But this is what happened. So I got back to work. I'm doing a self-care journey. And I came back to work and I was stepping out of my comfort zone and I was working with different energies, different people, which I appreciate. But it got to be a situation of how do I fit into the dynamic of work and making sure things happen and happen at a pace that everyone is happy with and everyone is comfortable with. And here's the thing. I felt uncomfortable and then I had certain fears arise. And then I felt like I was not doing my work at an optimum. So I had this wish every day when I went to work, like, I wish I could work from home. You know what? For this to work for me, I need to be working from home. This is something I repeated, not only in my head, even in the office when people were laughing and enjoying themselves. I would be like, you know what, guys? I feel like I can work better at home. Can I just go and work from home? And sure enough, last week I got sick. As a precaution, I had to work from home. And I'm fine, like nothing is wrong with me, but as a precaution, I had to work from home. But I didn't take into account other things that came to play, that even me getting sick and having to work from home, having to do regular checkups and whatnot, which I found was kind of not what I was wanting. And then I realized that I was operating, when I was manifesting me working from home, I was operating at a space of fear. And my partner suggested that I actually go back to my videos and find my zen and find my happy place, which of course I did. And it dawned on me that the fear that I was operating under caused anxiety because I didn't want to deal with it. I recognized that it was fear. And I was like, okay, you know what? It's fear. Fear is bad. And fear is not what I'm looking for. But then I wasn't addressing it. And it built and it became anxiety. And when it became anxiety, I started eating junk food, like comfort foods, so that I handle the pressure that I was creating and the pressure that I had manifested. But then it was like a click of the mindset. But like why? Why am I so afraid? And why did I manifest such a situation from fear? And it dawned on me that because I was operating at a space of good and bad, and this is what we always do as people, we are operating at a system of good and bad, and fear is one of those things that we regard as bad and we do not want to face. It's something that needs to be crushed or suppressed or put aside. And this is the thing. Every part of us, every part that makes us the people that we are, the beings that we are, it's beneficial to us. It's beneficial to our existence. It's beneficial to our livelihood. And once you start looking at things from a perspective of good and bad, there's things that you will love and there's things that you will hate. But that's not how we should be operating as people. We should be looking at things at a sphere of, is this beneficial for me? Is it not? And fear is necessary. And fear is a very valuable part of us, a very valuable emotion. But because it's one of those things that people look down on, like being vulnerable. People do not want to seem vulnerable. People do not want, because they see it as a gateway of being taken advantage of. But that's not the case. And so is fear. Fear is an alert system. Fear is there for you to exercise caution, not to stop what you're trying to achieve, not to prohibit you from getting what you want to attain, but it's an alert system. But because we have seen it as something bad, it's always something we want to stray away from. But it's something that when you are alerted by fear, you need to dissect the situation. You need to look at it and be like, okay, why am I being fearful of the situation? What does it mean for me? And what does it mean when I proceed with this? Because what happens is, the moment you get an alert, that fear, it means that you are stepping out of your comfort zone. That's a window for you to grow. And also, when you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and this is something that we overlook because we know that the world is working for us, that everything that is there is designed to benefit us and to help us grow and to be the best versions of ourselves. Fear also contributes to that. But because we are working and we're so focused on what we are about, what we want to achieve, fear is there so that we exercise caution of, what is this doing for me? Am I infringing on someone else's happiness? Am I putting someone else in a compromised situation? That's all it does. It's just an alert system to help you navigate through life, to help you exercise the necessary caution and care when it regards to you, because it's all good and well for you to achieve all that you want to achieve, but it must not be compromising to the being that you are destined to be. It must not be compromising to the next person that's there next to you or the person that you will encounter, because your happiness is all good and well, but also another person's happiness is also good and well. And you need to, and fear makes sure that we check on these systems that the tools that we use to get ahead in life. It's there so that we know, okay, this works, but it's not necessarily working for someone else. But because we've been taught it's okay to be selfish, it's okay to get ahead in life, it's okay to do this, all these things that tend to infringe on other people's livelihoods and other people's way of surviving in life, we think, no, it's okay, it's part of life, it's part of getting ahead, but it's not. Everything that we do in life, it's to benefit us, but we should exercise the necessary care so that it does not affect someone else. And the way we live in currently, we are always feeling that for me to be happy, someone else has to be miserable. For me to gain, someone else needs to lose. And that's not the case. Everyone can gain. Everyone can be happy. Everyone can get what they want out of life. And fear is there to make sure that we take the necessary caution, and it's an alert system so that when you are stepping out of your comfort zone, do not be compromised and do not compromise someone else. So as we're going into this week and we have all our plans And then I just want to encourage you, the next time you are afraid, look at the situation that's being presented. Why are you afraid? Is it because you're stepping out of your comfort zone? Or is it because you know, or you sense that you are stepping or you are infringing on someone else's happiness? Because this helps us become the better person, the better people that we are destined to be. And if you are happy and the next person is happy, there's no need to be having these relationships of love and hate and frenemies and all these unnecessary burdens that we put upon ourselves. Because the main aim of us being here is to live the very best version of your life and be happy in the process. Whatever learning situation comes at you, embrace it, learn, be happy. Happiness is the ultimate. Once you are in a state of happiness, you are in a state of peace. And fear is just a contributing. It's as necessary as love, as happiness, and all these other emotions that we have. But using it wisely and seeing what it is there for, instead of shoving it down to a very dark place up until you have anxiety, is not good for you. It's not good for the people around you. So embrace the fear that you get. Analyze the situation and make the choices that will best benefit you without compromising anyone else. Have a lovely, lovely week ahead. Have an awesome, awesome time. Bye.